Right, well, here's the Pentecost River crossing. It's easily done in a four-wheel drive, but on the motorbikes it can be a bit tricky. Very, very rocky bottom. It can throw you offline easily. The other thing is it's tidal. Sometimes you'll get here and it's only ankle deep. Other times, it could be halfway up your wheel. I'll have to stop here and let my final drive cool down, because if I hit cold water with a hot final drive, that'll end up damaging the seals and sucking moisture in. So we'll get out, we'll have a look, see, maybe walk it and then take it from there. Fuck. Well, look at that, what a postcard. Yeah, I've always dreaded crossing the Pentecost on the bike. That's the third time I've done it. Yeah, it always rattles me. Gets the adrenaline pumping. I'm exhausted now, but anyway, that's one of the single biggest hurdles on our journey, so I'm glad that that's done and got it done early. From here we're going to, I think it's Ellenbrae station. It's renowned for its scones or something. We'll figure it out. But yeah, now I can relax. 34 degrees. This road can be in horrible condition. Heavily corrugated, dusty, very little wind most times, so the dust trail just hangs in the air. So we'll see what it's like. Gets a lot of tourist traffic. Is it Ellenbrae or Home Valley that we're going to? Yeah, look, see what I mean about the dust. Horrible. Home Valley that we were going to, I thought it was Ellenbrae, I think it's called. Doesn't matter. Probably calling it both. Yeah, it's 2 kilometres in. Oh shit. You can't take off in fourth, can you? Yeah, all these stations open up to tourism. I don't know what they do during the hotter months, because they actually close Gibb River Road from about November through to March. You wouldn't want to be out here during midsummer. Oh, look at that. Swimming pool, beautiful. Well, we've pulled up long enough to hydrate. It's thirsty work up here at the moment. We're going to ride on for another hour. Tom's got a couple of tracks marked on his GPS where we're going to try and bush camp. Failing that, then we'll continue on to Ellenbrae station, which is about an hour and a half up the road. Bush camping could be difficult because we've got the car supporting us for a couple of days at least. So yeah, normally we just spear off in the bush, but it's not that easy with a vehicle with us. We'll figure it out. We usually do. They got some big bundies in this road. Bloody hell. What's going on, Tom? Tom thinks he's found a track. Geez, it's dry here. You wouldn't want to rest your exhaust against this grass. Tom's found a place a couple of kilometres back. I guess we'll know more when we get there. Well, somebody's been here before us. The track's got to lead somewhere. Okay. Okay, day 16 for us. Andy, the guy in the Amarok, he'll be leaving tomorrow. He's just with us for 2 nights, just to get him out of his routine, out of the house. So yeah, today in 25 words or less. First stop will be Ellenbrae station. They have a reputation to make very good scones, apparently. So that's just over an hour away. And I don't think we're going to smell any other roses today until we get to Mount Barnett. There's a roadhouse there, and behind that, some kilometres behind that, is a campground, and we'll be staying there tonight, and at that campground is the start of the walk to Manning Gorge, which is pretty spectacular. Now, depending on what time we get there, if we get there early enough, may choose to do the walk this afternoon. If not, then it'll be tomorrow morning. I believe the road conditions improved the other side of Ellenbrae, but that won't be until this afternoon. Dust. Look at the size of this snake. Unbelievable. I've never seen one as big as that in the wild. And I've been around the block once or twice. That is huge. He's just warming himself up. He's a big one. I wouldn't have a clue what type it is. I was bitten by a snake when I was 18 as a young soldier. Nearly killed me, unconscious before I got to hospital. Yeah, anyway. Occasionally you'll come to these ribbons of asphalt climbing over some of the smaller ranges. I guess it just got too much to try and maintain the road. Plus trucks would need the traction to get over them, I think. They would just spin their wheels trying to get over this if it was unsealed, if it was gravel. Makes for a nice change, but it's very short-lived. It's punishing on the tyres. There are so many big bundies that are just lying randomly across the whole track. It's like hitting a vessel block. I think this is the Durack River. Apparently it's dry, other than being bloody bony. I'm surprised that there's water in some of these smaller creeks, because the temperature's out here, it's just baking. Yeah, I wouldn't want to. I mean, this is what the Pentecost is like, except you can't see the bottom. And when you look at some of the size of these bundies, especially on a bike with a 19-inch front wheel, it makes for tough going. Oh, yeah, you wouldn't want to do that crossing if there's water over it. No. Is that must be the Durack. Yeah.
Oh, that was pretty good.
Oh, some of the fucking clouts on getting with the front wheel. Just can't see these bundies. That was a bit reckless. Well, let's find some shade. JP's got a puncture on the front. They're tubeless, so it shouldn't take long to repair it. Shouldn't, but who knows. Oh, there's no respite out here. Well, it's just got a bit more complicated. The bead's been broken, and that's got a seal to allow you to get air in it, so it could take a bit longer than we expected. Now, can I offer a suggestion? Take your valve stem out, because that will allow the air to go in at a greater pressure, and you've got more chance of sealing it. Andy's car has come in handy, because he's got a bigger compressor, of course, and might be able to inject a bit more air to try and seal that bead, because otherwise we're never going to find this hole. Alright, here's one for you young grasshoppers. We can't get enough air in there to seal the bead, so we're going to wrap a strap around the tyre, compress it, and hopefully that'll spread the bead out enough so that, yeah, we can seal the bead, inflate the tyre, find the leak.
I thought you had to come from, okay, maybe I'm wrong.
Don't speak.
A bit more, mate.
It doesn't feel like it's inflating.
Okay.
Things have got a bit more complicated. We can't. We've tried sealing the bead by using a strap. Uses a bit of WD-40 to try and find out where the leaks are coming from. And there's just too many. We can't. No matter how hard we tighten the strap up, we just can't seem to get the bead to set. So we're going to remove the front wheel. At least that'll give us further options, I think. Push come to a shove, we got spare tubes. We could always run a tube in it. That'll get us there.
We just break that, I don't know, you.
A couple of people are pulled up in four-wheel drives. They have a bigger compressor than the one that Andy's got, so we're going to see if a larger compressor makes any difference. Well, the bigger compressor never made any difference. Looks like we might end up putting a tube in it. When we take the tyre off, we might actually find the hole and be able to plug it, but it's still not going to allow us to get enough air in there to set the bead. So we'll stick a tube in it. That's pretty fail safe. Well, we better change the heart. I've got some aerosol deodorant with me. I've tried to seal the bead using that sort of stuff in the past. It's flammable. I've never had any success out in the field. It does. I've had it work at home in sterile environment, but not out here. So we'll give that a go. If this works, we should be sponsored by Lynx. Is that pipe alight? Can you direct the spray at it? You're not getting the woof.
That's what the thing has to be, isn't it?
No, you're not getting that woof that you want.
You're not getting your woof, Steve.
No, I know. Well, that would be because it's lousy detergent. Well, that didn't work, so yeah, last alternative, and that is to remove the tyre off the rim and stick a tube in it. Well, he's refitted the wheel to the bike. He's hit something pretty hard because that front wheel's got a buckle in it now. Going to get JP to go up the front to set the pace, because on the dirt that front wheel won't be too noticeable, but as soon as he gets on the blacktop, it's going to shake the shitter out of him. So yeah, 30 degrees and it's only 10 AM. We've probably lost about, I don't know, over an hour trying to fix that flat. Doesn't matter, we'll still pull up at a reasonable hour of the day. Oh, that's a welcome sign. Grader ahead. Oh, that's better. Ellenbrae Station. Fresh scones baked daily, private bush baths, tyre repairs and replacements. Ellenbrae Station, camping, stockman's cabins, homemade scones, jam and cream. Uh-oh, problems on the trail. This is just another cattle station that's opened up to tourism. Certainly a welcome sight, bit of greenery. Strictly walking pace only, Ellenbrae Homestead. Find some shade. Ideally where I can see the bike. I do suffer separation anxiety when I can't see the bike. I know I've said that before. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
From Perth?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Recommend.
We have people come all the way from the other
Scones,
side of
did
the
you,
bloody
buddy?
world for these scones, apparently. But I am impressed that you've come from Perth.
As I say, it would be good.
No. Alright. Delicious. We probably stayed here longer than we should. There were pleasant surroundings. Back to the grindstone. We're a couple of 100 kilometres short of Mount Barnett Roadhouse. The campground is a few kilometres behind that. That's where we're going to stay tonight. We'll ride for an hour, hopefully find somewhere in the shade, have a break, and then rinse and repeat. And that'll be the day done, I hope. Sensational. Now, why would you be so close up somebody's clacker? What's that about? Another short ribbon of asphalt coming up. Short-lived. Aaron, if you're watching, you blokes are crazy. Alright, if you turn right here, that'll take you to Uluru. And for those who have been on Great Central Road and been to Warburton, the Aboriginal community there, Uluru is like Warburton by the sea. That's the best way to describe it. But anyway, we're turning left and heading towards the Barnett Roadhouse, about another 110 kilometres. We're a few kilometres from Barnett Roadhouse. The next problem for me will be crossing the Barnett River. It's normally got water in it, sometimes quite deep, and I'll have to let the final drive cool down once again. I don't want to enter that water with a hot final drive. And that's just this side of Barnett Roadhouse. Now, I forgot about this one. This is the Harn River. It is not very deep at all, so I'll just glide across this without making too much wash. Oh, what a nice setting. Beautiful. "50 kilometres to go. I don't know what's in front of me, but I'll be struggling to pass that in these conditions. Not a very favourable wind. It's probably nothing more than a four-wheel drive towing a caravan, but the dust trail he leaves behind is enough, yeah, that I won't be able to pass him. Not now. Could be a long 50 kilometres. Oh, road train. Obviously stuck behind another vehicle, probably a road train, and I've got some bloke behind me in a car. He's just about to pass me. He may have a two-way radio, he may be in contact with the driver, he might be on channel 40, but geez, if he's going to risk passing the truck in these conditions without a clear line of sight, he's asking for trouble. The dust just hangs there. Just passed a sign that said roadwork, do not overtake 60 k's an hour, so I guess these road trains are inbound to help with the roadwork. I hope he pulls over soon. There's a bit of activity up here. Tom's been able to make it around. Oh no, I'm not going to risk it. Holy shit, these things appear out of nowhere. Righto, what have we got going on? A red light. Jesus. Ugh, horrible. Barnett, 5 kilometres. Yeah, the river's just this side of it. Barnett River doesn't look very deep at all. And again, you can never tell. I'll wait for the others. Maybe Andy can drive through first to give an indication of how deep it is. Oh geez, that's... Hello, Tom's asking me to stop. That can't be good. I've got to let the final drive cool down anyway. I mean, it's a firm bottom, it's concrete, so traction's not an issue. Up to his knees.
Oh, you bitch.